How's it going, guys and gals? This is Anthony, and we're here for the review of WWE Clash at the Castle Scotland, a show that had a couple decisions that I was surprised by, but overall it was a good show. And if you want me to do reviews, I know that I didn't do the Backlash review, but I'm gonna do this one. If you want to see more reviews, like, comment, share, and subscribe because if, if you want this type of content, I'll give it to you. So let's start off with the WWE Championship match. Open the show. That was the first decision that surprised me because I was saying this match cannot main event because of the World Heavyweight Championship match. But I thought this match was gonna be the semi-main event or the match in the middle of the show. It surprised me it opened because Cody's the face of the company and everything. But man, this match was awesome. One of my favorite spots in this match was when the interaction between Michelle and AJ. For people who do not know, Michelle is Cody's mom. She is Mama Rose. And the way she slapped AJ and called him the word that finished with "hole," right? I thought that was on great television. And like every Latina mother, she beat the hell out of AJ with those three slaps because for people that don't know, Michelle is Cuban. Cody is half Cuban. So I when I saw that I was laughing out loud because I'm like, man, I could just imagine when Cody misbehaved when he was a kid and she would beat the hell out of him. Because man, Latina moms hit different. I know. I am Puerto Rican. He's half Cuban. He should know. And AJ, he's not Latino, so he doesn't know. So I laugh a lot down for me, man. But but Cody started like a house of fire. Then AJ with the heat and beating the hell out of Cody with the candlesticks, with the chairs after he handcuffed him. And then like he left him unconscious and I don't know why this made me laugh, but when AJ asked the ref, ask him, and the ref is like, he is knocked out. He's knocked out. I cannot ask him. So AJ goes to get a bottle of water and just throws the water on Cody like, wake up, Cody, wake up. Oops, sorry about it. And he was like, wake up, Cody. But man, AJ is so good that he makes the most dangerous stuff look safe. When he did when he was going for a phenomenal forearm with the chain and Cody was handcuffed, Cody throws the chair at him and he falls on the table. Man, if this had been on an indie show or in the company based in Jacksonville, he would have broken his neck. But since it's WWE, a professional production, I'm not saying that it's better booking or better production. They made that look so smooth, and because AJ is so good, you can trust him with that. One thing that surprised me was that both of these guys bled because WWE PG does not do blood. Obviously, we saw it with Cody on the road to WrestleMania. I mean, this was good. This was excellent. I mean, it's not better than Backlash, but it was pretty good. And now we go to the finish. As I said on the predictions video, I wanted to see the finish because they could be pretty original with this one. And I was kind of disappointed with the finish because, once the table spot happens, Cody gets the keys, takes off the handcuffs AJ, beats the hell out of him, goes to take the stairs to practically unalive him for good. Like AJ was gonna go see God that night if he hadn't screamed, "I quit." And then Cody, like every great babyface in wrestling history, like the babyfaces always do this in "I quit" matches. Like once the heel says I quit, they just take like a chip shot for everything that they make them go through. So AJ just boom the stairs, bam, and he just falls down as if he's waiting to go to the morgue or something. I mean, now that I say it aloud, I kind of like the finish. So, but the closest, but we saw something that is the closest thing that we're gonna get to a Cody Rhodes heel turn is when he took the steps and demanded the title. And one thing that I heard that on another review that I thought was pretty interesting was, man, they really missed an opportunity because if you hear the crowd, they're singing Kingdom a cappella, and then WWE plays Cody's theme song. I'm like, man, when Cody raised the title, people singing Kingdom, I would have been like, don't play the theme song because that was such a great visual for years to come. That would have been amazing. But again, like the right guy won, great match. And then what happened after the match, because we heard some rumors that something was going to happen with the bloodline either on SmackDown or at Clash at the Castle. And it happened after this match. Cody's on the aisle lifting the title, and Solo Sikoa comes out, and we get the face to face between the two of them. And Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa attack Cody, and KO and Randy come to make the save. And right before they go to commercial, Randy looks at the title. So they are setting up Cody and Solo at Money in the Bank, which to me, I'm not gonna predict that match on my Money in the Bank prediction show. I'm gonna predict it right now. Cody is gonna get Roman's help to have to even the odds. Roman is gonna see this and help Cody win, especially with what happened on Friday when Solo Sikoa told Heyman, "If I don't beat KO, I'll beat the hell out of you." So, so they are threatening to attack Heyman, and you know that one thing that Roman never did was attack Heyman. So they are threatening Roman's power, and obviously, when they say we, it's not Roman that's calling the shots. We know it's The Rock. We know it's The Rock calling the shots. So what do we do here? Where do we go from here? It's very interesting. They inserted Cody back into the Bloodline storyline, which I think what's going to happen is the same. It's the thing that I've been thinking about. That at Survivor Series, it's going to be War Games. People think 4-on-4. I think it's going to be 5-on-5 because I think it's going to be obviously Solo, Tama, Tomatonga Tongaloa, Solo Sikoa, Jacob, I mean Hikuleo, and The Rock versus Roman, Jay, Jimmy, Jacob Fatu maybe, and people are saying Sammy, but how do you get Sammy from Raw to SmackDown? The person that I've been thinking that code is gonna be on Roman's side. Because if Rock is in that workings match, Cody is gonna be involved. Like, don't think twice about it. If Rock is not involved in that workings match, then Cody's not gonna be involved. So, uh, so once again, they gave us a great match and a little tease for Toronto in Money in the Bank. Second match was for the. Okay, I just forgot the order of these two matches, so let's go to the IC title match because Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. Having Sami retain here really surprised me because I had Chad Gable winning because I'm like, how many times is Gable gonna lose? But the way they did it is that the match was pretty good, man. But let's go to the let's get to the meat of the matter. Oh, the meat of the matter. Um, like outside the ring, Chad has Sammy on the ankle lock, and Sammy like gets out of it, and Chad accidentally hits Maxine on the ankle that she hurt, which has a medical boot, and Otis sees this, and he's about to snap the hell out on Chad Gable, and Maxine is like telling him practically like it's not worth it, it's not worth it, and he just takes Maxine and leaves. Chad Chad is in the corner, Haluba kick 1, 2, 3, and Sammy retains, and Sammy's telling Chad, "This is it, no more chances." And Chad's face, the camera on Chad's face was incredible, which I think makes me think that on Monday night on Raw, because maybe the Creed brothers will help Chad in Toronto. Sammy wants to humiliate Sam. What better place to humiliate him than in his home country of Canada? Money in the Bank. I think Chad wins there with the help of the Creed brothers, and we get a new Intercontinental Champion. Um, Obviously, during Sami Zayn's entrance, we had a Nightbird QR code which stated that a massacre is going to happen on Monday. Obviously, if we are led to believe of the countdown, they're going to open Monday Night Raw. So maybe that massacre is going to happen at the beginning of the show. Now, but then some people are seeing that in that QR code, some of the pictures say CG. Are they going after Gable? Because also one of the messages said, like, you've changed and don't say thank you anymore. So that's why people were saying that maybe that their first victim is Chad Gable. Who knows? But pretty good match and also a little cliffhanger for Monday Night Raw. And it's so curious because um, both PLEs that Sammy has defended the title, the QR codes always appear during his entrance, which makes me think that it's not Gable that they're going after. Maybe it's Sam that they're going after. So I I really like that. So that it's making me think of the possible routes that they can take. So I hope that they can do it fun and interesting. And now we go to the triple threat for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair defend against Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler versus Isla Dawn and Alpha Fire. So the beginning of this match was pretty good, and then but then near the end the match fell apart. Like bunches galore. And I know that people are blaming Jade Cargill for some reason, and I'm like, I do not blame Jade. I blame the veterans in this match. Shane is a veteran. Bianca Belair is doing this for almost like 10 years now, like 7 years, 8 years. Like Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, they're veterans. Zoe Stark has been doing this for like what, 6, 7 years. It's their fault, not Jade's fault. Because when you are the least experienced in the wrestling business, the veterans should lead the match. Don't blame Jade. Blame these veterans that looks like they do not know what the heck they're doing because that finish was horrible and it's mostly because of them, not Jade Cargill. The veterans should should hold accountability for their inaptitude to carry a match, especially near the finish. The heck's going on with this idiot, with these five idiots? Again, I'm sorry I just knocked the hell out, but you know, I had to get it off my chest. But like Bianca and Jade apply their tandem finish to Shayna Baszler. Isla Dawn comes in. German suplex Jade. Isla, sorry about that. Isla Dawn pins Shayna Baszler 1, 2, 3. They are your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And obviously, you know what? I am okay with it. Obviously, in this match, I predicted that Bianca and Jade were gonna retain. But the thing is, once they won the tag team titles, I was like, oh my god, Drew's gonna lose. Yeah, so sorry to spoil it, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. I mean, a great moment, that people pop huge, and I think Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, especially for Alba, I think it was like this kind of coping mechanism for a couple of minutes, for the loss of her mom, recently. So I think having this moment, like I think it made her feel some sense of pride, like I made my mother proud moment. So I'm happy for them, but you five messed up this match, especially the ending. And Bianca, don't do that for 50 anymore. You almost broke Charlotte's leg on SummerSlam, and now you landed with your knees in the middle of Shayna Baszler's spine. I love Bianca Belair, but don't do that move anymore, please, please. And we continue to the WWE Women's Championship match. Uh, Bailey defense versus Piper Niven. So Mexico versus Scotland. You know, sounds like a FIFA World Cup matchup, possibly in 2026. Who knows? Mexico versus Scotland. I mean, why did Chelsea Green come out dressed as a schoolgirl? Do you imagine all those creeps that look at? Oh my God! I was like, what did Chelsea Green do, man? Like, why is she dressed like a minor? I I mean, let's put it out. Why is she dressed like someone that resembles a minor? Because mm, there's many groups watching, especially if they're AEW fanboys that don't get out of their basement, that may have disgusting content involving minors in their computers. Man, why? But once you stop thinking about that and you say, well, this is messed up already, so at least the match might be good. I think Piper Niven showed that she can hang with the big dogs in the women's division. I love the spot where like Charles was it Charles Robinson that throws out Chelsea Green, and then after Bailey does the Bailey to Bailey from the top rope and goes to pin Piper, she 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 comes back with the Rey Mysterio mask, and and then Bailey just practically unalives her against the barricade. But then after that the finish, she does the crucifix. 1, 2, 3. Bailey wins and retains the title. And you can see how Bailey is going back, go, going back up the ramp. She's looking at her title. She looks back at Piper Niven and she nods her head, like has a sense of approval. And and the people gave Piper a standing ovation. And I thought that was pretty cool. So everything was done great. Obviously, even though Piper was a heel, she worked a little bit of a babyface role also during this match because Bailey got a little bit of a mixed reaction. So from a so they were so microseconds during this match for like Bailey was doing heelish stuff, which I really like adapting to the environment, which most wrestlers should know. Bailey was hearing some booze. What did she do? She did a couple of heel stuff because she knew Piper, even though she's a heel, in Scotland she was the de facto babyface. So for me, this was excellent. This was excellent. And now we go to the main event, World Heavyweight Championship. My my fellow Puerto Rican Damian Priest defends that's against the Scottish idiot Drew McIntyre. Obviously, I'm just gonna say Puerto Rico is better than Scotland. You know, let's face it. We have better wrestlers than you, and we'll always have. So obviously, Damian Priest was gonna win because he's better than Drew. But now, leaving my Puerto Rican fandom aside, in all seriousness, I thought this match proved that Damian Priest is a main eventer, especially after the botch with the ropes. And you can see like when that botch happened, you can see Drew like holding Damian and then looking at the ref, and then like at the same time he's like, oh shoot, I am in the middle of a wrestling match, and starts stomping Damian while the ref tries to take him out. and the ref is not strong enough. So Drew comes back to the ring, gets Dane, unties the rope of Damien's leg, and he's like, ah, I, I want to win my title. Suplex. Like Drew thinking on the spot, great, great. And Damien practically doing this match on one leg. Like when he did the razor's edge, he did that razor's edge hopping on one foot, which I thought was incredible. And obviously, the people that want to talk about this match is the finish. So you know, ref bump, Claymore. There's no ref. Drew is calling for a ref. The ref comes in. One, two. The ref stops counting, and who is it? Like Mussolini with extra cheese. It's CM Punk. CM Punk is in Scotland. He's trying to screw Drew out of the title. And obviously, you know, AJ Lee, which is CM Punk's wife, is Puerto Rican. So I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And when he gave Drew the low blow, my girlfriend and I, she was on the phone with me while watching Clash at the Castle. We both screamed, celebrated. We're like, yes, yes, yes. A la Daniel Bryan, man, I love CM Punk because he showed that Puerto Ricans are better than Scottish people. Cry all about it. Keep chanting BS. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, keep crying about it, idiots. Puerto Rico is better than Scotland and will always be. So CM Punk has a Puerto Rican flag inside his shirt. Obviously, he didn't show that, but he had it because I know that AJ Lee told him, get a Puerto Rican flag now, idiot. If you are not a Latino or if you're not Latino but you're married to a Latina, you know what the hell I am talking about. So, you know, CM Punk is an honorary Puerto Rican since he's married to AJ Lee. And obviously, you know, like this, I mean, this past week they had their 10th anniversary, if I'm not mistaken, right? So that's great. I'm happy for them, and obviously, F you, Drew McIntyre. You don't mess with fellow Puerto Ricans and honorary Puerto Ricans. This is what happens. We help each other against bad people, and that's what you deserve. You deserve to be screwed in your home country, just like Bret Hart deserved to be screwed in Montreal when he tapped out like a little bitch. Oh, obviously, don't take this seriously. I'm just, you know, like enjoying the moment that my fellow Puerto Rican is still champion. Don't take it seriously. I'm just joking. But Drew versus Punk does not need the title. That's why it made perfect sense for Drew to lose again. And if you was, and I want you guys to check the short that WWE put out where like Drew is cursing the ref out, and the ref is like, I I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. But you wanna know what would have been even more messed up? Excuse me a moment. The trash is coming in. Sorry, the trash truck was coming near, so I had to turn off the mic to stop the recording for a few seconds. But we're back. As I was saying, Drew does not need the title to feud with CM Punk because this feud does not need the title. It made perfect sense for Punk to appear and screw him over. But you know what would have been even better? When Punk low blows Drew, he should have gone over to Samantha and ring the bell and say, "The winner of this match by disqualification, Drew McIntyre." Imagine the heat he would have gotten, which is pretty good because he's practically doing the same thing that he did in AEW, where he was a babyface everywhere else, but but in New York, he was a heel. And you know how MJF was a heel everywhere, and in New York he was a babyface. So, so I'm like, they're implementing that where he's gonna be a heel in Scotland and be a babyface everywhere else. So I really like that. And obviously in the press conference when he was eating the donuts, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna snap on somebody. Thank God he didn't. But I thought this show was pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10. The crowd was also pretty good. And the production guy that put the women's tag team champions graphic during Cody's entrance should be fired. Like you don't do that, my guy. But but anyways, that's all for this review. I hope that if you like them, um, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll do a review of Money in the Bank, which I'm gonna do the predictions on July 5th. So if you want to see them, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Cherish the moments that you share with your family members and close ones before it's too late. Enjoy them, cherish them, and keep them in your memories always. As always, this is Anthony signing off. Bye bye.